Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today is day 4 of our 7 days till Christmas. And so we're getting closer and closer, right, to Christmas Day. And so today I am going to be using some more product from the mini catalog. I'm also going to be using a stamp set from the big catalog also. So as January 3rd approaches, we know that the mini catalog is going to be expiring. And the new mini catalog and celebration catalogs are going to be starting. So that's exciting, but we're going to be losing a lot of product out of the mini catalog, the current one. So if you're interested in any of these products, you need to hop on it and start ordering. So let's get started today. I'm going to make another Christmas card, and I'd like you to join me. Okay, so I'm going to be using a piece of basic white thick cardstock. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and I have it scored at 4 1/4 because with thick cardstock, right, you want to score it before you fold it. And what I'm going to be using is Sparkle of the Season. And so Sparkle of the Season is a bundle sold on page 58 of the mini catalog. I'm not going to be using the dies today, although the dies are amazing. They are wreaths and holly leaves and berries, and just really awesome. Cuts out a lot of this product, but today I'm just going to be using the stamp set. I'm also going to be using Quiet Meadow because I love the splatter that's in Quiet Meadow, and this is sold in the big annual catalog. Okay, so that's the only stamp I'm going to be using out of here. I'm also going to be using some designer series paper from the mini catalogs called Painted Christmas. It's on page 17. Ooh, it is so pretty, right? Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh. And I'm also going to be using the gold holly leaves sold on that page also. I'm going to be using some real red sheer ribbon. And this, I have not a whole lot of it left, but this is sold on page 28 of the mini catalog. And so with, our designer series paper always tells us the colors that's in it. And so the 4 colors that I chose for my card today is Garden Green, Soft Succulent, Real Red, and Early Espresso. And so those are my ink pads I'm going to be using today. I am going to make a 1-layer card. And so I'm going to stamp directly right here on my card base. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Garden Green. And I'm going to use the holly leaves. I guess it's a branch. And I'm going to stamp this 5 times on my cardstock. So if you're stamping along with me, all you have to do is remember 5, 5, 5. I'm stamping this 5 times. Okay. So I'm just spreading it out. I'm doing a little collage stamping here today. But you're going to love how it turns out. Okay, then I'm going to use the pine branch, and now I'm going to use Soft Succulent. So I'm going to stamp this 5 times also. Going all around my card. Okay, and then I'm done with that color. I'm going to use Real Red, and I'm going to do these little, I don't even know what these are called. They're little berries. I think they're berries. What's cool about it looks really cool on a wreath, and this is sort of resembling a wreath, but it's not. It's different. Okay, my voice is still froggy. I'm sorry. I don't know how long this is going to hang on. I've been fighting it. My husband's been fighting it. Okay, so I have this collage stamp, right? And it's kind of in a circle. Now I'm done with the Real Red. So now I'm going to use Early Espresso. So this pad I just re-inked. It's very juicy. You do need to re-ink your pads often. So they're thinner than they used to be. The foam is thinner, but so you do need to re-ink them more often, but with less ink. And I think I probably inked this a lot, so I hope I didn't over ink it. So I'm going to tap gently. And I'm going to pick up the splats. Okay, so I just want to add some splats. I love this stamp. Turn it a little different here. Okay. Let's go with 5, right? Let's do 5. Okay. It's really juicy. I can see it's still wet, so I'm going to let it dry. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my greeting, my sentiment. And I'm going to pick Merry Christmas, and then may the sparkle of the season warm your heart and home. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to stamp this first. And I'm going to try to get, well, maybe I better get a different block. I don't want to take that off the block because it's so messy. Okay, so I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas. So with your photopolymer stamps, right, you need to make sure they're straight on your block before you use stamp. You can also use your Stamparatus if you're not sure. Now I'm going to stamp this in, again, in Early Espresso. I'm just going to stamp it right up here close to the top. So this is about, this is white. Ooh, see, a little crooked. Famous for that, right? With photopolymer, I shouldn't have that problem. Maybe I better stamp over here in case I mess it up again. Better. Okay, so with what I was saying was this piece of cardstock is about 7/8 of an inch wide. I didn't go any wider because I don't want to cover up all my image that I that I just stamped, so I made it pretty tight. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp the other part of my sentiment right underneath it. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so close my stamp pads. I'm done stamping. I'm going to let this dry a little bit too, so I'm going to trim this tight right up to Christmas. I can see it's still wet. Okay. Don't want to smear it. Been known to do that a few times. Okay, while this is drying, I hope this is dry now. I think it is. Okay, I'm going to do something on the inside that I normally don't do, and that is I'm going to put my designer series paper on the inside of my card. I love this paper so much. I want to use it up, right? But I want to use it in a good way. And the way that I want to use it is so that you get to see the beauty of it. And I think in this card, it'll be on the inside. Now, you need to someplace to write. You could write right here, right? But I'm going to put a little piece of white right here so you can sign it, so I could sign it there. So this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this piece is, I don't know if I have a measurement. I don't have a ruler. But I think it's 2 3/4 by, oh, I can't remember. I'll measure it for you if you want. Oh, glue. Okay. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to use some of this red ribbon, and I am going to tie a bow. Yeah, I know. You're laughing, right? Because I'm famous for messing up my bows. But let's see if we can do it. Oh, look how cute that is. I think I did pretty darn good for one first time. Pull it tight. I don't want it real big. I want it pretty small. So trim that down. Oh, I hate to waste that corner. Hey, I got an idea. I won't be wasting that end of it. Okay, so I'm going to use that. I'm also going to use this piece. And the way I'm going to use it is that I'm going to stick it on the end. And when I put this down, right here, that little piece of ribbon is going to be hanging there. Oh, how's that? So the waist it went only to that much. Feel better about that. Ooh, and I got glue on here. Ugh, drives me cuckoo. Okay, now I need a mini glue dot. Okay, so I'm going to put a mini glue dot on here. Which side's the best? I think it's this side. Okay, now, what does it need? It needs those gold holly leaves to perk it up. And so, as I said, there's lots of these in here, and there's small ones and large ones. Well, there's my ring. That's a distraction. Okay, so I have a little bit bigger and then the small ones. So I think I'm going to put both sizes. And I'm just going to stick these underneath here. And then I'm going to show you what I did. Okay. Doesn't want to lay flat. It needs to lay something on it so you can see what I'm doing. Make sure I get the right side. Oh, my voice. I don't know if my voice sounds as funny to you as it does to me, but it's driving me crazy. Okay, how many am I going to do? 5. Yes. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Maybe I'll do another one right there. How cute is that? So these are so thin, but they are so cute. Just have to make sure you get the right side. Make sure I get that underneath there all the way. One more, and I'll be done. Okay. This is the last one. There. Okay. So there's our card today. I did use 2 stamp sets, no dies, some ribbon, some gold leaves, lots of ink. So I hope you enjoyed this. Inside is so pretty too. So I hope you enjoyed this card, and tomorrow we will have day 5 of 7 days till Christmas. Thanks for watching. Bye.